This is the player.
This ain't nothing for the dressing out. Every single goons in the ice cream whip tryna do. Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't want no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a pour out one for the set. Boy, till there's nothing left. I'm in for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they buy my. Never switch, not a day in my life.
Been offensive at each week. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
I'ma shine out, working hard, yeah I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss but I stayed.
So let me see that greatness come out on the field, alright? Let's do it.
I'm the QB, ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, in New York, I run it back like Saquon. Come round, to another city, it's a touchdown. Yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. But we got up now. You said that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though.
Where? Let's go. Oh, missed it. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited.
When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak in it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, dismissing the opposition ain't. On that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This over any, yo, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This over
Oh, shit.
Go. Right 80! Let's go, let's go. Hey, 20! Right 80!
Yes. Let's go.
Right 80!
Let's go.
Right 80! Hustle up now. Right 80! Hustle up, hustle up. Right 80! Right 80! Right 20! Right 10! Right 80! Right 10! Right, quick ahead! Right 10! Right 80! Right 10!
Frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Got it, I got it. My homies know you ain't ratted.
Let's go.
I got it, don't plan to surround me. I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's what get bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for you. Got to love it like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah. Yeah. All night like what? Whole squad like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah.
Fitz Magic comes to South Florida. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the debut of Ryan Fitzpatrick as the new quarterback of the Dolphins. They're looking to turn things.
Coach, thanks.
Let's
Located
go.
appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, Florida. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. So here to lead out the offense in his first year as a Dolphin, but 15th overall, it's the bearded veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick. And the new coaching staff coming in, they finally decided to pull the plug on the Ryan Tannehill era after 7 seasons and no playoff wins. So enter Ryan Fitzpatrick, signed in free agency, fittingly on St. Patrick's Day, by the way. But last year with Tampa Bay, you remember Fitzpatrick got off to that incredible start. Over 400 yards passing in each of the first 3 games of the year, 11 total touchdown passes, and now it's his time to do it with Miami. To throw, Fitzpatrick, and he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. 2 yards, good enough for a first. These two teams have met a total of 15 times starting back in 1997. Of course, remember, Baltimore was moved from Cleveland by owner Art Modell back in 1996, so they didn't have a team prior to that, but they met in 97, 15 times since then. The most recent meeting was back in 2017, a 40-0 rout by the Ravens over the Dolphins in October of that year. Fitzpatrick on first down. It's complete. Stills. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Drake. Nice footwork at the 25. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go again. Here we go. PPP. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 41 Mike.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Ravens now under 12th-year coach John Harbaugh. They'll be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback, leading rusher amongst QBs in 2018, Lamar Jackson. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And here now, the Baltimore offense.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. They'll start the drive with Drake. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. A 1st down run not going to get up. On 2nd and 9. Jackson to the right side and complete to Hurst. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first.
Yes.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Regular.
1st down, Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
Going to be incomplete.
he would.
Kenny
God.
Stills the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard.
Yes. Got the pick. Let's go.
The 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll set up the screen to Drake.
Let's go. One pass. One screen play worked. Let's go.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available, Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick. And this is Parker, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. On first down, Drake. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. It's caught, and there's the first NFL catch for Marquise Brown. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson.
Get that sack. Let's go.
Kiko Alonso came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Jackson, letting one go deep for Roberts. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the... way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Now a clash of bodies.
Pick. Let's go.
Picked off by Bobby McCain.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, he's got it. The tight end, Allen. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Yes,
if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's first and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They'll run here with Balaj. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's see what play do. No, nothing too extreme.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Fitzpatrick. And this is called. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
And he lost
it.
And the Ravens have got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Ooh, picks you off again, Lamar Jackson. Let's go.
Picked up by Bobby McCain, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Flushed, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. For Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. Here's Jackson.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit later. Throwing on first
Let's
down,
go.
but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, my team is already falling apart.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Again, Jackson. Snead's got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. To throw again is Jackson. Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass in the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right, get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I've had it up to here with the king, and I'm in no mood for his shenanigans. Now, if you will please move out of my way.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. 7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them the lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen barrage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm not taking the chance.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been terrific so far. With it is Brown. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start out with an AFC East matchup between Buffalo and the New York Jets. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. LaShawn McCoy has run for a touchdown there. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. The Rams still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In our game, we got to see a little Fitz magic. Ryan Fitzpatrick looking good. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second
Quarter
half.
3,
That's fielded in the
up
end
by
zone.
touchdown.
And no
Let's go.
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that?
Let's go.
And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step? Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Yes!
And this is picked up by the
Yes,
Dolphins.
let's go.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just
yeah, he knew it. The offensive line
That's
knew it.
my
Everyone
third
did, yet
guy
the
that's
pressure was
gone
still
injured.
there, and he ended up coughing
This
it up.
team is already falling apart. Game
The last
1,
run got
falling
3.
apart
Now
left
here's
and
second
right.
and 7. Fitzpatrick to throw it. And Stills running it in. And here he'll get it down.
Damn,
to
they
7.
came up damn
That'll
hard.
put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is complete. It's Allen.
Only gained a yard.
He's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And still
Let's go.
touchdown Miami.
By 2 touchdowns
Trey
now.
Stills, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder, coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game.
Let's
the
go.
Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut. And the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that will
Yes,
be
let's go.
incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over.
34.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Stills.
Fitz magic. Let's
Beyond
go.
the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A draw play now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They run it with Balaj. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On third down, Fitzpatrick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Past the 20.
If he's going to score.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Brown. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson now 9 of 17 through the air. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Oh, come on, no.
And all the way in for a
Tie game.
Touchdown. Mark Ingram, 42 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. On the toss, here's Balaj. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Again, it's Balaj. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. Allen's got it complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Fitzpatrick now. And this is Parker, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now Balaj. Backwards.
Kidding me.
He'll be down at the 30. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to be intercepted.
Are you kidding me?
Former Seahawk Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Quick throw taken in by Steve. And he
Yo.
Fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before.
That was dope.
Situations for plays they like to run. Read it and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson, brought in left side by Snead. And up to the 35 before
somebody else is injured.
Now after the
this team is slowly.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Jackson now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Get back there to Lamar Jackson. Stop them before you get that ball.
He's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jackson's got his tight end first. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay.
And partner, I think that's a
Can
great
we stop him on this last one? Let's go.
Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Oh,
so
no.
Caught it. Could didn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again.
2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
6.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Willie Snead.
Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all
Tied
the time.
game.
Like
Let's go.
That into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A very important extra point there, up and good. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Fitzpatrick. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed
Okay, I gotta go for it.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Really smart, really dumb. Oh, God. Swing.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And they're going to try to screen. It's good.
No!
And
What? No!
A few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, 4th quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore. Where he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one. And how about the defense? They had to look across the field and go, that's the ultimate disrespect, isn't it?
Yep. That is cool. On the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They toss to Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, you dropped it. Yes. Oh, and Willie Snead is injured. Okay.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Tucker's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Caught by Allen. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. That's something we didn't see much of from Allen the last couple of years in New England. Heck, last season, 13 games, only 4 targets. But Miami going to try to get him more involved in the passing.
No! Okay, that's game. That's my game. He came out of fucking nowhere.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, okay. I'll put it to the
foot.
foot.
Get it down here to the 43. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Okay, yeah, minute 13 to go down the field and score.
This to have any chance, he's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. And they're just trying to keep him out of the end zone. Obviously, a field goal does no good in this situation. So what's the appropriate amount of pressure defensively, Charles?
I think he's had a little more pressure than what is normal. If you normally want to send a 3-man rush, maybe you make it 4. If it's 4, maybe you make it 5. Anything to make sure that he can't just sit back there all day and find a target. And then you tell your secondary, play your normal coverage, and maybe an extra step or 2 back.
Yeah, be careful that nothing goes over the top. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You know what? No, we're going to go for big shot.
Tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield. Got him inside the 10.
Oh.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Back to throw. And he is in.
Yes.
Late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
They can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you have pointed out.
Up by 1 point. Took me 26 seconds, 4 plays to do that. Holy shit.
Up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I don't think they're going to run it at all. It'll be all passes.
They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have
Let's try to sack Lamar Jackson. Let's do this. See, either a good idea or a bad idea. Let's go.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. A battle for it here.
No.
Caught.
Fuck.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw.
They're within field goal. Fuck.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. 2 for 2 on the afternoon and a third one winner. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. It's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Baltimore, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they will head back home.
Okay, so when I die, I ain't